And after that, his exit will be emotional, especially for all his female fans. Emmerdale's Rik Makarem is here after the break.
Right, let's race through to some of the things we've got for you this morning. Coming up very, very shortly, the Emmerdale actor, and he is, Ruth?
Rik Makarem, and he's here ahead of his leaving Emmerdale, so he's got a very dramatic exit from the soap, so he'll be telling us all about that, or what he can tell us.
Yeah, and he was a bit emotional, he was telling me about leaving.
Yeah, it's sad. People will be sad to see him go.
Yeah, well.
Now then, ladies, grab your tissues. It's official. Actor and all-round heartthrob Rik Makarem has filmed his final scenes on Emmerdale.
OK, hold on, we're going to get it straight from the horse's mouth in a second. But first, a look back at his time as Nikhil Sharma.
Shooting trespassers is legal around here, right? Just for the record, if either one of you would, I wouldn't. Home sweet home. Chaz.
It's over. There is someone perfect for you out there. I love you.
Love doesn't exist. If you think I could ever go for a girl like you, the most boring woman in the village. Once you think...
Hey, hey, hey!
He's not good enough for you.
What, because I'm so stupid?
No, because I love you! This beautiful woman. You never gave up on me. We'll grow old together.
There's been an accident.
No, no.
I just can't believe she's gone dead.
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
No, it's all very emotional, isn't it?
And especially in real life, you know, when you have to make a decision like that from a career point of view, and I'm sure you went to the top executives to consult them for their views as to what you should
People do know that my mum is running the show.
She is on it. So a good idea. So you go to Mum and you say, Mum, I'm thinking, is it time to move on? What does Mum say?
She would inevitably say, or she did say, you know, you have to follow your heart, which is what I did.
And how long did you think about it and why before you actually went to the producers and said, I need to go?
Well, I mean, I did go through a process of sort of looking at all the, you know, what it is that I should be doing over the next few years and where I am at the moment in my career. And I mean, I didn't make the decision like a year ago or anything, but I considered where the character was in the character's journey, as it were, and I just felt that it was the right time, and the decision was made with peace of mind. And
OK, well, the best decisions in these things are made if the character can be resurrected. Is the door open for the character to come back?
Yes, the door is still available, but you know, the decision wasn't made with you know that when you go to the bosses and sort of say that this is what you're thinking, you know, it could go either way, and you have to make that decision whether that's you know that's the case or not.
So what are you thinking? What's going on in your mind? Like you say where the character's at and what you want to do, and the problem is, as an actor, you get a role in a soap. A soap is regular work. It is a regular paycheck in a very insecure profession.
Well,
did you not think of that bit?
No, I mean, you have to make the decision that's right for you. I mean, if you have an attachment to you know, security or you know, a long-term gig that's going to provide financial affluence, then you know, maybe you're not doing it for the right reasons.
So what are the reasons? What do you want to do?
Well, I just think there's a whole host of different characters that you know, that I've got inside of there that need to get out, and I'm at a stage of my career where I think it's a good time to try new things. And also I've definitely reached a stage in my life where I'm looking less for other people's approval and sort of just trusting myself and on instinct about things that I need to do in my life. And I think when you get to that sort of point, it's very liberating.
And you've done 4 years on Emmerdale, so
yeah,
it's
amazing.
a good run, isn't it? And
been a privilege.
Great experience. I mean, they're a lovely crowd at Emmerdale. We're really fond of them when they come here. It's you know, people talk about this family, this soap family, but they really are there, very close.
I've made some special friends there, and it's just been amazing, seriously.
So you filmed your final scenes, we know that, and we saw there it's all been very emotional after Jenny's death and things. How have you found that personally, dealing with all that emotion? Well,
I would say certainly for the last 5 weeks before leaving the show, it was, for me as an actor, the most liberating period. We were able to allow the characters to breathe. The creative team really invested in this under-surface emotional journey. And yeah, there's been some days where it was really, you know, difficult
You have
letting
to
go of
reject
the
your daughter, which is tough, isn't it?
Yeah, and
trying
have you
to get your
seen
head
how
around
beautiful
that.
Maya
Yeah.
Rose is, who plays Molly? She's amazing.
Yeah.
But
So
what do you like at crying? Because you have to do a lot of crying. So does that come easily? Do you have to have those drops in that make you cry?
No, I tried really hard not to go down that route, and I can understand why people do that, because, I mean, with a relentless schedule,
Yeah.
you know, it's not always easy just to click your fingers and there you go, you're in the moment, you know. But the price of going the method way, as it were, is that you come away from it feeling pretty worn out.
Exhausted, wrung out, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think the eulogy for me was the most difficult but yet rewarding part.
We've got a clip from tonight, and here we see David suddenly realises that Nikhil is serious about emigrating to Toronto. Toronto's
sneeze,
a very
sorry.
nice place, actually. Anyway, well, you watch this while
I
we
won't
sneeze.
sneeze.
Sorry about this. Roll VT.
Assistant hotel manager. Not quite the same as running your own place.
Depends on the size of the place.
Is it big?
5-star.
In Leeds?
Toronto.
You're not back on that.
I was never off it.
Toronto! It's miles away.
3,439 from Leeds.
Ooh, precisely.
And their sweeties won't be as nice.
I love Matthew Wolfenden, by the way. He's just brilliant to work with. He brings a real energy to the show, you know.
Now, your character, we know, has OCD and is kind of very keen about cleanliness. Are you anything like him in that respect?
There are some elements to the character. I would say his emotional depth, I think, is quite similar to
Because Little
me.
Bird told me that the cast say that you are quite tidy and they tease you
Sharon.
relentlessly. Sharon, no, no,
No.
I can't reveal my sources.
Right, okay.
But I am told
No, I
that
wouldn't
they
say...
tease you mercilessly about it.
I'm not OCD, and but it's been fascinating.
But you're very
to...
tidy.
I'm quite tidy. I mean, you know,
And-
I'd invite people around for tea, and I'd hope that they think my place is nice, nice and clean. You know.
So you don't mind they tease you about that?
You just, after about 2 years of it, I just got over it, you know. Yeah, it's been amazing to sort of play that side of the character, you know. It's sort of a particular condition that we know of, and people say, oh, you know, that person's got OCD, and almost, you know, make a joke of it, but it's actually quite a serious condition. Yeah. And when pushed to any kind of, you know, severe emotional trauma, that condition really starts to, you know, embed itself, and it manifests in its physical being.
But can it help you in any way, Rick? I mean, particularly you being an actor, does it help get your mind in an orderly way as regards lines or scenes or anything like that?
I'll be honest, I didn't really think about it like that. Maybe it did, I don't know. You know, I think, yeah. Learning your lines is the first thing that actors should do.
And did they give you a good leaving party? They normally throw a good party
Yeah,
at
they did.
Emmerdale.
They did. The whole Sharma family and some of my closest friends in the cast and crew, yeah, they threw a really nice do, and it was emotional, you know, it was moving.
Before Emmerdale came along, there was Torchwood, there was Foyle's War. I know you're a classically trained actor as well. Will it be the boards, or will it be the movies, or indeed will it be further afield? Will you go to Toronto or America or somewhere like that? So many Brits are doing well over there.
Never rule out a stint in the States. You know, I'm really blessed to be working alongside excellent representation here in the UK and in the United States, so we'll see about that. But I think it's about making the right decision on the right project, and, you know, it's certainly the next character that I'm lucky enough to play has to be different from what I've been playing to kind of, you know...
Well, we've loved watching you play him, and you can see that again tonight at 7 p.m.
Tomorrow night's your last night, though.
Yeah, it's heavy, but brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Some
you.
great scenes.
Have that recorded. And I'm sure Mum's advice was right.
She's the best.
Always rely on your mum. Thank you, Rick.